In the heart of the bustling suburb, a little park hummed with the cheerful noise of children playing. The bright sun cast playful shadows on the grove. Wind and laughter filled the air like music. The centerpiece of this lively scene was an old, grand oak tree, which served as a base for countless games of tag and hide and seek. Around this magical tree, 7-year-old Ava and her gang of friends gathered every Saturday, each time inventing new rules for their old games, their imaginations running wild. Today, they had decided the ground was made of lava. The swings, slides, and even the bench for parents were safe zones. Ava was a swift runner, dodging lava flows, as she laughed heartily, her ponytail swinging wildly. Suddenly, self-appointed captain of the day shouted, "New rule. The swing can only hold for 10 seconds. After that, it sinks into the lava." The children reeked with excitement as they adapted to the new rule. Ava, quick on her feet, dashed towards the swing. She counted loudly, 1, 2, 3, as she swung as high as she could. At 9, she leapt off, rolling into the grass just as Max yelled, 10. They all erupted into applause, cheering her successful escape. As their little hearts raced with joy, Mrs. Thompson, Ava's mom, watched them from a nearby bench. She smiled. Our childhood days, the bond of friendship, and the pure, unfiltered delight of simple games. Her voice broke through their cheers. "Cookies, anyone?" As she held up a plate of freshly baked treats. The game paused momentarily as everyone huddled around her, their laughter mingled.
In the heart of the lively Greenwich Park, a gentle breeze stirred the leaves, creating a rustling symphony that mixed with the joyful giggles of children. Playing, the sun painted golden hues across the fields, and the sky above was a vast canvas of blue, dotted with soft, fluffy clouds. Among the children, a spirited little girl named Emily, with ribbons in her hair that fluttered like small flags signaling her every joyous movement. She was the unofficial captain of the adventurers, a group of neighborhood kids who had assembled their own imaginative playground kingdom out of the park's sprawl. This afternoon was special. They were pirates hunting for hidden treasures. Little Jimmy, with his oversized pirate hat slipping over his eyes, was the mapkeeper, guiding them with enthusiastic, if not entirely accurate, directions. Sarah, who wore a makeshift eye patch, helped her band of pirates decipher the scribbles Emmy claimed led to the treasure. Their quest had them darting around trees, under bushes, and atop small hillocks. Laughter followed their every step, leaving passers-by smiling at the scene. Every stick became a sword, each stone a precious gem, and in their minds, the park transformed into a vast, mysterious island filled with wonders. Finally, at the foot of the grand old oak, Jimmy halted. "Here," he shouted triumphantly, pointing to a spot. Eagerly, they dug with their hands, and though they found no gold, they unearthed a small, old shoebox. Inside, Emily had secretly placed chocolate coins wrapped in gold foil, their shimmering surfaces catching the
On Saturday, the sun woke up bright and early, casting a golden glow that promised a perfect day for playing. Outside in the cul-de-sac, laughter bled from a group of children who had gathered to make the most of the weekend. Emma was the leader of the pack today, having declared an ambitious plan of non-stop activities. First, hopscotch, she announced, chalk in hand, drawing colorful boxes on the sidewalk. The kids lined up, hopping on May foot, then two, giggling when someone lost balance. Once their legs were tired from hopping, Simon suggested a change. Let's play hide and seek. The children scattered in all directions, finding hiding spots behind trees, bushes, and cars, while Simon covered his eyes against a lamppost. Sue. Nting loudly. 1, 2, 3. Meanwhile, little Mia, who was only 4 and often left out of faster-paced games, sat with her dog, Cooper, a Fryan DLY Golden Retriever. She noticed an old soccer ball lying near the front porch, picked it up, and kicked it hesitantly towards Cooper. To her delight, the dog lunged playfully, pushing it back with his nose. Encouraged, Mia kicked it again, this time with more strength. Emma, noticing Mia's had an idea. Let's all play soccer, she exclaimed as her turn at hiding approached its end. Soon, all the children gathered, forming impromptu tea. The game was less about scores and more about laughter. Even Cooper joined.
In the golden hues of a late Saturday afternoon, the local park buzzed with the laughter and shouts of children at play. Sammy, a sprightly 8-year-old with an infectious giggle, had initiated a game of treasure seekers among a motley crew of neighborhood kids. Okay, everyone, the treasure's hidden somewhere in the park. Here's your first clue, Sammy announced, handing out small, crinkled notes from his backpack. The children, ranging in age from 6 to 10, gathered eagerly. Bella, Sammy's twin sister and the strategic mind of the group, read out the first clue loudly. Beneath where old leaves rustle and new buds bloom, the first sign awaits. With no meat to waste, they dispersed, their sneakers kicking up dust as they headed towards the large, old oak tree, known for its seasonal spectacle of shedding and regrowth. Otter echoed through the air, complementing the natural orchestra of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Under the oak, young Max, the smallest of the group, noticed a piece of colored yarn tied around one of the lower branches. Here, I found something, he shouted, jumping up and down. His discovery reinvigorated the group, and EY quickly realized that the yarn hinted at the next direction, leading towards the playground. The children darted across the park, their imaginations fueled.
In the heart of Green Meadows neighborhood, the park buzzed like a beehive under the warm sun. Shouts and laughter filled the air. It was here that Jenny and her Fryan DS found their everyday adventure playground. Today, they had decided on a treasure hunt. Earlier, Jenny and her best friend Kevin had sneakily drawn a simple map using G crayons, marking the ultimate treasure at the base of the old oak tree. They had then buried a small box containing plastic gold coins and shiny bead necklaces. The excitement was almost too much to handle as they handed out the maps to the group. Ready, set, go, yelled Timmy, and a full